Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now batting, Yohan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Odorizzi has tossed more than 170 innings to date and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. White Sox nothing, Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the right fielder, Max.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Grandal over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of .265, 26 home runs, and 68 runs batted in. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Donaldson is off of first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No ball, 1 strike.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
1 strike.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time.
Okay.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is it. The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Miguel Sano. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is underneath this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in now, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A runner on first with two away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The set and the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Twins strand a pair. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home. Moncada digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Donaldson. The throw to first. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. No balls and a strike to count. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's the mark. Cancel.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Second and third, 2 away. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario to the track. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Kepler is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the White Sox 6 and the Twins 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 24.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This one's down to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Keuchel pauses, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Ready with the 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Nope.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Nope.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A
Second baseman.
3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Arias is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Arias is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Now that's popped up. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. And the White Sox are out in front, 6-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the air, out to right. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Moncada is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Abreu is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, John Thompson-Williams.
Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And he just manages to get his hand in. 1 out and a runner on second base. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez, but this will land untouched. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. White Sox on top, 6-3. Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Donaldson down at third. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Rondon.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 6-3. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's even at 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's set and the pitch. High pop up. Moncada is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Keuchel pauses. First pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nomar Mazara. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning to get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping up now, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Luis Robert is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. From the stretch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another 2-2 offering.
Careful.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So here's Yoan Moncada standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The bat, number 7.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The set and the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 7 and the Twins 3. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kepler.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now the 1-0. Drilled to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Dane Dunning takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
In now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cruz hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. Dunning has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Runners are at 2nd and 3rd with 1 down. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Jay Spry comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one, here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at bat.
Oh, 1-0.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-1.
Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And he'll get in there safely.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Nomar Mazara will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now in the box, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Luis Arias. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Williams Astudillo. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tim Anderson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Corey Guerin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Guerin.
Jose Abreu will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes.
No.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0.
No, that's low.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Three and 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Slow roller down the third baseline. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out, bases loaded. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Twins 4. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Leading off the inning, Dom Thompson-Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bummer, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right.
Mazara's under it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set, and the pitch. Now the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. And even 30 home runs on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
In now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 9-5. Cody Stashak enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-1, here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Kepler looks up, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run for Nomar Mazzara. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in to try it again, Luis Robert. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Lifted the other way to left center. Thompson Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the White Sox 10 and the Twins 5. Kelvin Herrera is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Kelvin Herrera.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Herrera, 30 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
And that misses 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. One out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Final strike for the Twins. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Anderson scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dallas Keuchel gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jake Odorizzi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 10-5. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 14-5. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.